one night after election night, and we still don't know which candidates will face off in November for LA mayor and California governor.
Yeah, millions of ballots have already been counted, and there are many more to go. We have our election hub. We have team coverage of the two big races tonight from our election hub, starting with CBS LA political reporter Tom Waite on the mayor's race. Tom?
And good evening to you, Susie. Yeah, we won't know probably the results of this election for some time. Could be days, maybe even a couple of weeks. And so one of the issues is that there's still a lot of outstanding ballots. There's estimated to be 713,000 uncounted ballots in LA County alone. So how will that impact the mayor's race? Well, here's where things stand right now. You can see that Mayor Bass, the incumbent mayor of LA, 35%, holding that lead, 29.9% for Spencer Pratt, her closest challenger, and Nithya Raman coming in at 22.8%. Obviously, these numbers will change. The question is, can Nithya Raman get into that top two, or will it be Mayor Bass and Spencer Pratt in November? LA Mayor Karen Bass reveling in a glass half full moment for her on election night, getting enough votes to move on to the November general election.
Looking good so far. We got a lot more to go, but so far it's looking good.
Bass survived a bruising primary campaign, which included an onslaught of viral AI ads depicting her as a villain destroying LA, promoted by one of her opponents, former reality TV star Spencer Pratt.
As long as they don't have any hope, the city's ours.
The attacks also came from her former friend and ally, LA City Councilwoman Nithya Raman, who entered the race at the last minute.
You are proof that Angelinos are hungry for change.
While Bass does appear to have the most votes right now, she becomes the first sitting LA mayor to face a runoff election in decades.
I think given how bad the polling had been for her, it was a relief that she outperformed it. But it's still a dismal showing for an incumbent mayor.
The question is, who will be Bass's challenger? As of now, Pratt is in second place, but Raman is making some gains as late votes are tallied.
There's a lot of ballots that will still be coming in and need to be counted. And let's not forget, in 2022, on election night, Rick Caruso was leading by 5 percentage points. By the end of the race, after all of the ballots were actually counted, he lost that election by 7 points. That's a 12-point swing.
Pratt's election night watch party mirrored his campaign. It was unconventional. The media was not allowed inside, and instead of making a speech at the end of the night, he held a gaggle outside the restaurant where he was watching results flow in. Pratt appeared confident he will move on to November.
I think the next 5 months is I'm going to have time to build out this team to show everybody the level of Democratic supporters that I have behind me.
With a surge of late votes in this primary cycle, uncertainty reigns.
This could end up being a real nail biter with Raman and Pratt. So this is why you got to count all the votes, and we'll see.
That was Rob Stutzman there. He's a campaign strategist. We'll get another look at the county update tomorrow afternoon.